What's good with the people? You know what I'm talking about? How them people doing out there, man? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How's you doing, man? On this totally tired Thursday. You say, oh no, bro, what is you talking about? Oh, we gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good with people like hee ha ha? You know what I'm talking about? The wise man. You know what I'm talking about, right? Huh? My big partner, you know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur. They sold out. They'll be back, though. Giants Liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right? 82nd Hillside, right? Barbershop, right? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now, you know, because I tell you every morning, but just in case you forgot, how you come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? How you come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? What's that? Swing that finger, young man. Is he talking about that one right there, man? That's the one we talking about, bro. Come on with it, man. Worldwide INC, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide, you know what I'm talking about? That's how you get into the Cabbage Patch. I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, what does that mean, bro? I'm gonna continuously tell you in the rest of the world. You know what I'm talking about? It means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube. Lil Rue, you know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes in next, man. Same thing, bruh. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing, man. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, mama says, and mama always says, you know what I'm talking about? Boy, brush them whiskers. Even if they got a hole in them. You know what I'm talking about, man? Coffee Chronicles. Coffee Chronicles, man. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast. Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? They say, let's get through these disclaimers, man. Now, a good brother like myself, and I mean a good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. Good brother like myself, and I mean a good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug sellers. Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip, and I mean not sip. You know what I'm talking about? Other sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, don't do it, right? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't man, I don't promote no crime. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. He don't talking about he don't talking about don't. He don't talking about promote. He don't talking about no negativity. No. I'll tell you, man, that just never gets old to me. You know what I'm talking about, dog? Man, me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to bruh. I don't promote shit, bruh. Me? All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced, nah, man. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, man, nah, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against nobody, man. They was talking to me, man, bruh just loves everybody, you know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, you know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? And that love, you know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner. I, check it out, man. Come fuck with nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I forgot something. Y'all gonna have to, somebody save my seat for me. I'll be right back. You know what I'm talking about, man? Oh man, y'all done saved my seat. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm talking about? With a bro, would have came back and there was somebody else doing this video. Weird before you go, bro. You gonna talk about, man, how's you doing today on this, oh man, it's totally tied. You know what I'm talking about? They say, bro, what are you talking about? Oh, we finna get into it. Shout out to everybody who's scared to look in the mirror because they scared of snakes. You know, I see. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, totally tired, man. Now listen, man. Now my day wasn't even finna be this, man. You know what I'm talking about? I told y'all, like, at nighttime I just meditate. You know what I'm talking about? I like to go to sleep listening to comedy. You know what I'm talking about? So I be looking up old school stand-ups. You know what I'm talking about? Richard Pryor, like my nigga, he ha ha. I say the nigga got mad at him because he was up there laughing at Richard Pryor jokes. God damn. You know, I'm talking about Coffee Chronicles. Coffee Chronicles. But so I'm going to sleep last night. Cut the thing off. You know how your phone, like something go off and something come back on when you got your shit on automatic? Now this is what I'm telling you. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. We got to cut this shit out, man. So another one of these other jokers come on. And he talking and shit. And I just don't know why everybody like, I mean, I get why because it's popular, you know what I'm talking about? But I don't know why everybody just want to deem themselves like a relationship expert or like, I don't even want to give you no information. I don't have no information for you, bro. I'm going to talk about myself. You can look out for this or you can't, bro. But I can't tell you if you positively right now go do this, go do, I can't do that. The only thing I can tell you is, bro, one day you're going to die. That's the only thing I know for sure. One day a nigga gonna die. That's the only thing I know on this earth for sure. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, hold on, there's one more thing. I'm a hell of a motherfucker. And the only two things I know in this world. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? But another one of these jokers come on up here, man. And this was his advice to the community, bruh. He said, man, I'm telling you, brothers. If you see a bitch and that bitch look like she well put together, look like she got her shit together, man, and you don't even try to go talk to her. Man, that shit woke me up out of my sleep, bro. I say, huh? You know what I'm talking about? Bro, that has to be the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. And hold on, y'all, because this is nothing against that young man, because this is one thing I understand too. Somebody might have told him that, bro. You get what I'm saying? Because this is what we be failing to realize as people, bro. All we know is what we know. You get what I'm saying? You might have had a dumbass granddaddy or something, though, that you respected, though, because this is the only man you seen in your life. So you ain't got nothing but the utmost respect for your granddaddy. Don't mean your granddaddy knew shit, though. You get what I'm saying? So your granddaddy might have had you for 12, 16, odd some years just feeding a bunch of bullshit into your head, bruh. So it might not even be that gentleman's fault. You get what I'm saying? That just might be how he was taught. But let me tell y'all something. Because this is where it's fucked up. I'm telling y'all these behaviors, bro. Don't never listen to that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. And the bitches be doing the same thing to y'all, sis. You know what I'm talking about? And all these people is teaching y'all how to do is really, I don't know what the fuck they teaching y'all how to do. You know what I'm talking about? Because I don't know about the bitches. But they teaching y'all to be lonely, sis. That's what they teaching y'all to do. They got all this shit that you need to do with a nigga. And I'm going to tell you, that shit ain't going to work for 3 years. So listening to these hoes, and you in a relationship, your relationship gonna be over in about a year, sis. About a year. Because y'all letting a bitch that's a runner trying to teach y'all how to have a relationship. You get what I'm talking about? Man, that bitch is a runner, man. You know what I'm talking about? So she's giving you the perspective of a runner. You know what I'm talking about? What you should do and how to play with a nigga and all this other shit. All right, go ahead and do it. Call me crying. You know what I'm talking about? I'll give you a year. You know what I'm talking about? Over and under a year. Any bets? You know what I'm talking about? But back to the nigga, what he said, man. That shit woke me up out of my sleep, y'all. And this is with the motherfucker. This is one of the problems we got going on today, man. This nigga actually opened his mouth as a man, bruh, and told another nigga, if you see a bitch that look like she got her shit together, well put together, man, don't even waste your time. Nigga, please, let me tell y'all something, bruh. Don't never let another motherfucker talk you in and not believe in yourself. I just don't understand that shit. And I might sound super stupid to y'all, bruh. But I've been dead broke before with all the car. And man, listen, bro, don't none of that shit matter, bro. And that's how they got the game fucked up now, bro. Because it's just the look like I've been telling you. Now all you got to do is go to the mall and squares into some of them little ass clothes these niggas be wearing today, throwing a few chains, and you look like what the game is. I guess they think the game is today, bro. And you running around with a Mark's mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you're fresh out of game. You know what I'm talking about? Mouthpiece over there at motherfucking AAA, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, your shit only had 2 more miles. Nigga, you gotta be crazy as a motherfucker, man. You crazy, bro. Don't never let nobody tell you what you can't do, nigga. Nigga, so what? So if you see a bitch that look like she's well put together and all that, don't try. So what bitch does that leave you, bruh? Are you supposed to go talk to the bitch that's pushing the basket down the street? I mean, I just don't get it, bruh. Nigga, talk to anybody that you seen then, because this is what niggas don't understand, bruh. Niggas like bitches and bitches like niggas, bruh. You don't know what kind of nigga. Man, listen, man. I used to, nigga was dead broke, didn't have a car, didn't have no dope, didn't even have no money, bruh. I got on a motherfucking mountain bike with a motherfucking fisherman and a Walkman, bruh. And I was on MacArthur on Saturday night, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? On MacArthur on the street, though. You know what I'm talking about? While niggas trying to holler at bitches and drop Cougars and Mustangs, nigga, we had to stop like, nigga, on my mama, bruh. I come up, fishtail on the bitch talking about what's up, bruh. The bitch, whatever she had in her mouth, she spit that shit out, right? That bitch couldn't believe, bruh, fishtailed on her at the stoplight. You know what I'm talking about? Why a nigga was trying to get at her in a Mustang, nigga. You know what I'm talking about, man? I pushed up on that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? What's happening with it, man? You know what I'm talking about? Woo-woo. Cause bitches like niggas, bruh. And niggas like bitches. You know what I'm talking about? Bitches like niggas and niggas like bitches, bruh. So ain't no telling what a bitch are like. You know what I'm talking about? It just ain't, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? But don't let a nigga tell you, oh, cause this bitch is in a drop Bugatti if they make them. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, don't say, nigga, please, bruh. If I'm on a skateboard, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga, please, bruh. Why wouldn't I? You know what I'm talking about? Just why wouldn't I? Don't let nobody talk you in no shit like that, folks. That shit was the dumbest shit I had ever heard, bruh. You basically saying, nigga, that you don't have a shot. You killing yourself, nigga, before you even shoot your shot, nigga. That shit didn't make no sense, bruh. Cause you just want to get, like I said, bruh, bitches like niggas, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what niggas ain't no more. Niggas ain't niggas, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas come around this motherfucker listening to this old badass game, bruh. Telling you to leave with your billfold and go, nigga, if you ain't on your purpose from the moment you was born, I don't know what you're doing anyway, bruh. Nigga, that shit just don't make no sense. Because they telling you to go get all your money first, then come back to have your pick a bitch, bruh. That shit ain't gonna work. The bitch still gonna have her pick of you, bruh, because you ain't got no game, nigga. So you gonna come back with all your money, and guess what the bitch gonna be over there doing? Fucking with a nigga on a mountain bike on MacArthur. That's what the bitch gonna be doing, bruh. Because bitches like niggas, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what niggas ain't no more, bruh. Like, y'all gotta have all these little ass clothes you done squares then. You know what I'm talking about? With all these chains and stuff. Man, please, bruh. A nigga could be dead broke, come up in that motherfucker smelling like MacArthur. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about, hey, what's up, bitch? You know what I'm talking about? Moving too much and just talking, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That's what bitches like, nigga. Bitches like when niggas be niggas. You get what I'm saying? That's what bitches really like, when niggas be niggas. Don't let nobody talk you out of being yourself, nigga. Man, I couldn't believe that shit when I heard it, man. I was damn near asleep. Shit woke me straight. I said, huh? You know what I'm talking about? Man, that shit woke me up, man. And once again, I don't fault that gentleman because somebody might have told him that shit. But what I'm saying is, it's a lot of that shit happening, folks. Motherfuckers is coming up here with this bad ass game, bruh. And I guess that shit made sense to his audience. If you see a bitch and she looks like she's well put together and she just looks like she's getting money and she's this, don't even waste your time saying nothing because you see what I'm saying, bruh? These niggas trying to pump they fear into you, bruh. That's elementary schoolhouse ass shit, bruh. Where you was walking around and you thought a bitch was too pretty for you to talk to. Bruh, that's schoolhouse shit, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Man, look, I done been around the motherfucking world on Mouthpiece, nigga. First class. You know what I'm talking about? They got a bit around the world on Mouthpiece, nigga. On some real shit. Nephew, sis, ooh, man, ooh, lady. You know what I'm talking about? That shit had me hot. Because I could just see a little nephew listening to that shit, man. Man, don't let nobody tell you no shit like that, nigga. If you see a motherfucker that you think you want to get with, nigga, pop your whip, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Pop your motherfucking whip, nigga. Don't never say, nigga, they telling you to defeat yourself. That's what they doing, bruh. They teaching you that you can't do something. They teaching you to look at something from, don't even try to go fuck with it. You get what I'm saying? Just look at it at first sight, nigga, and that's not worthy for you. Nigga, please. Please, nigga. That shit, look, bruh, I done been in motherfucking jail, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Fighting for my life, man. Fighting for my rights. I have seen dope fiend niggas knock lawyer bitches, bruh. And fuck around and get married, nigga. With a life sentence, nigga. Talking about a bitch what bitch more put together than a lawyer, bruh? I done seen dope fiends knock lawyers, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That shit don't make no sense, folks. Just open your motherfucking mouth, nigga. Don't let nobody discourage you, nigga. Nigga, don't never let nobody put no thought in your head, nigga, where you just see something and you think that you can't do it, bruh. That's the point I'm trying to get to. It don't really have nothing to do about no bitch or nothing, bruh. But this is how they would kill your motherfucking mentality with niggas like this up here, bruh. And this is, once again, this is nothing against that gentleman, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because he might not know nothing. This is might been the game that was passed down to him. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out that young brother too. You know what I'm talking about? It has nothing to do with him, bruh. But this is what I'm saying happens too motherfucking often in the community, bruh. We just get up here relaying shit like it's a fact, bruh. And we'll stand on it. You get what I'm saying? I've seen dope fiends knock lawyers, bruh. Bitches just like niggas, bruh. Just like niggas like bitches. Bitches like niggas, just like niggas like bitches. You know what I'm talking about, bruh? So a nigga just go pop your whip, bruh, because you know what bitches really like? Bitches like niggas being niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Come up in there. Hey, bitch, you know what I'm talking about? Bitches like niggas being niggas, bruh. That's another thing they teaching y'all. They bringing chivalry back, ain't they? Or whatever that shit called. You know what I'm talking about? So now you just sit around 24/7 being attentive to what the bitch want, man. Nigga. And at the end of the day, bitch shouldn't even want nothing but you. Bitch, you got all you want right here. At the end of the day, man, see, that's what be the problem, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what happened when you not a nigga. You get what I'm saying? The bitch ain't even tripping off she got you or not, bruh. I don't know. But like I say, this ain't no relationship advice. I could just tell you that bitches like niggas and niggas like bitches, bruh. Don't never let nobody tell you what, because that, like, that shit, bruh. I can see the spiral down, bruh. Because today is going to be, if that bitch over there, bruh, it's the same slave shit to me, bruh. And that's all I hear in that shit. It's that Whoopi Goldberg shit over. I done rigged that mailbox up too, so you better not touch it. You know what I'm talking about? I had that bitch brainwashed. Bitch wouldn't even go over there and see what her kids was talking about. You know what I'm talking about? They had been right mama for hella long. This nigga put a thought in their motherfucking head though. You know what I'm talking about? That don't nobody care about her and all this shit. And you better not touch that mailbox. Man, don't let nobody brainwash you with that shit. Cause today is gonna be, don't holler at this bitch, and tomorrow is gonna be some other shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You might, come on, folks. Don't let them drip this shit in on us, man. And as these, and I might be a little bit wild myself, you know what I'm talking about? And if I ever am, man, so y'all free to call me and say, bruh, simmer on down, you know what I'm talking about? You just ears, man, you know what I'm talking about? I listen, man. But listen, man. Mama say don't never blow your nose on camera, you know? Sorry, mama. You know what I'm talking about? Top of the world, mama. Top of the world. You know what I'm talking about? But those some real shit, but I forgot what the fuck I was for the say. Bro be up here freestyling. You like my rap? He said, bro, why do you fuck with it like that? And y'all got to get this, because if I don't, ain't nobody else is. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? So in the end, bro, this really has nothing to do about niggas and bitches, none of that, bro. It was just the fact that he said, if you see something, don't do it. And my whole point, the moral to this story, bro, Don't let nobody tell you what the fuck you can't do, folks. Don't even let nobody give you no advice about some shit that you can't do, bruh. Think of what the fuck you could do. Think of the consequences, the pluses, weigh all that out. Just like Pops always said, you know what I'm talking about? If the reward outweigh the risk, it might be worth a shot, you know what I'm talking about? But if the risk outweigh the reward, don't do it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Don't do it, you know what I'm talking about? But don't let nobody put no thought in your head about some shit you can't do, folks. And it's too much of that shit going on around, bruh. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm in an alien movie, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Who remember that Halloween that Michael Myers wasn't in when they had the motherfucking mask on? You know what I'm talking about? 3 more days for Halloween. That's what I feel like I'm in right now, bruh. And everybody just turning. Bruh, they passing y'all some bullshit through this shit right here, man. Nigga said if you see a bad bitch that got everything on, you know what I'm talking about? She came with everything with it, supreme, you know what I'm talking about? Don't even try it. Nigga, now y'all tell me that ain't nerd game 1-on-1. And that's what's happening, bruh. Because y'all up here looking at these niggas in squares and these little ass clothes with all these chains on and shit, bruh. Using the new popular catchphrases and shit. And y'all believe in this shit, bruh. So right now, if you seen the bitch, bruh, then what bitch is left for you to holler at, bruh, if the bitch ain't well put together? You gotta go chase the bitch that's down there in front of the Salvation Army pushing the... It don't make no sense, bruh. It don't make no sense, folks. But people will just come out here just like that Bible, man, and blurt shit up out their mouth, man. Don't you even try it. It ain't, man, don't waste your time. Man, you wasting your time by not trying it. Only you could prevent forest fires. It was all right there, man. If you don't remember that deal, always remember. Firepower. Double firepower. Triple firepower. Always remember it don't cost nothing, just show a little bit of that love.